Good morning, it's Tony here at Smart Toyota. Today we have a brand new, top of the line Toyota Land Cruiser. 2021 Land Cruiser. Midnight Black is the color on this bad boy. It is the legendary Land Cruiser. So in this video we're going to dive in, show you some of the exterior feature, then jump inside and take a look at the interior, and then we'll finish it off under the hood to discover the power plant. Let's get started. Okay, take a look up front. We've got a huge chrome and silver painted front grille, huge Toyota badge right up front. Here's one of our 360 cameras. So we do have 360 bird's eye on the Land Cruiser standard. Down underneath here we do have two tow hooks right there, but then also skid plates to protect the undercarriage of the engine and your transmission. Lower bumper is painted colored to match, so this is that midnight black metallic. We've got LED fog lights with a chrome surround, so that ties nicely into that chrome grille. And then our headlights are LED daytime running lights, LED driving lights, LED high beams, and you can see they're the projector style. So really great lighting out the front. We also have rain sense wipers, and we do have the full safety sense 2.0. So up there in the windshield there's a box of sensors. Also down here in the bumper there's some parking assist sensors right here. So you've got let's see, dynamic radar cruise control, lane departure, lane tracing, pedestrian detection, and a litany of other safety features. Okay, taking a look at the side, we'll start up front here. So these are an 18-inch cast aluminum silver painted alloy wheel. Of course, we have ventilated disc brakes all the way around, traction control, stability control, anti-lock brakes. So we've got all the safety you're looking for in an SUV. Up under the front suspension, we do have a multi-link front suspension, so it's an independent suspension, and then it does have the kinetic dynamic suspension on here as well to help give you not only a smooth ride, but all the off-road capabilities you're looking for in a full-size SUV. We also have mud guards all the way around, and then down on the bottom you'll see the factory installed running boards, and then just above those is a nice chrome strip, and down in the bottom of the strip here, it's kind of subtle, but it says Land Cruiser, so it's embossed with the Land Cruiser logo. Take a look at our outside mirrors, painted color to match, LED indicators. They do fold down in. Up underneath here we've got a camera, part of our 360 camera package. They also break away. They do have blind spot monitoring. They're also heated. And then they also fold in. There's a switch inside. So if you need to park it in a tight space, you can just fold it in quite easily. Painted to match door handles with the smart keyless entry system. Notice tinted windows all the way across the back, and your hatchback is tinted. And then they do have chrome trim along the lower of the window, and then kind of a matte finish on the upper. We do have a full luggage rack, factory moonroof up there. Our rear suspension is also an independent rear suspension, multi-link. So really great suspension on this thing. If you have a chance, peruse YouTube and see all the videos of people going off-road in this bad boy. Okay, take a look at the back. It has a really high profile compared to other SUVs, and a lot of nice chrome. The Land Cruiser really is a combination between a really great off-road vehicle and a luxury SUV. So we've got a huge Toyota chrome badge, and then across the back here, the Land Cruiser's embossed in that trim, V8 badging. We do have LED tail lights, and they're kind of a strip light, so they look really nice. I can turn them on later and show you what those look like. Also, we've got some additional lighting down on the lower bumper, parking assist down here on the lower bumper. The tailgate does have the tinted windows, rear washer wiper, rear window defrost, painted to match rear spoiler with your black shark fin antenna. It's a really interesting tailgate in the way that it opens. I'll show you that in just a moment. We do have some nice traction here on the bumper, so if you need to step up and get up onto your luggage rack, that's going to be easy, or if you need to sit down and take off your ski boots or what have you. There is a trailer towing package, and the trailer hitch is behind this panel here, so you pop that off and you can plug your trailer in. Here's a quick look underneath. You can see we do have a full-size spare tire. Here's your exhaust system. Sounds awesome. It's painted black, and there are some tow hooks in the back here. Here's a quick look up, see if you can see the suspension up there. As I said, it's a multi-link rear suspension. There is a bird's eye camera underneath right here, and then the gate itself, as I said, it's kind of unique. It opens up like a clamshell, so a little handle under here, and that's going to power actuate the top of the tailgate. As we take a look here, there's that camera I pointed out. Also, you can close it by using this button, and these are your license plate lights. And so if you just need to pop open the top hatch, you can do that. But this also opens up. So it opens up kind of like a clamshell. Pretty unique in the way that it does open. In the back seat, we have the jump seats here. So this is going to be an 8-passenger SUV. There are 3 seat belts for these smaller back seats. Throw some light up in there. So the seats stow up against the wall like that. If you want to bring them down, there's a handle right here, releases them, and then drops them down into place. So they're not power operated, if you will. There is some storage up there. There's cup holders up there. There's 3 seat belts, passenger assist grip, rear ventilation. All of those things are in there. These back seats do recline back and forward. You can also fold them down from back here. There's your cup holders on this side, your rear seat vents. This one does have the all-weather floor mats. That's an extra charge. We've got a 12-volt outlet on this side. You can put a cargo net on this side as well. And the back tailgate opens or closes pretty easily. So your kids should be able to get that closed. Then tap the button. And away you go. Okay, on the driver's side, driver's door, we've got a great little puddle light down here on the bottom. Bottle holders. One of the 12 JBL speakers here in the door, and then we have memory seat, 3-position memory seat, kind of a brushed aluminum trim here with a brushed aluminum door handle, a little bit more of that faux wood on the side. Power windows are auto up and down for all of them, power door locks, so really practical. But with that memory seat, you do pick up with the memory mirrors and the power steering wheel. The threshold does have Land Cruiser embossed in it, kind of a pale blue. Got a full power driver seat and power passenger seat and power lumbar support. These are black leather, perforated, so ventilated, heated seats, very, very comfortable with adjustable headrest, height adjustable seat belts. We do have a power sliding moonroof with a visor and a tilt. Down here on the lower part of the dash, these are our windshield washer wipers, so we can, or I should say, our headlight washers, sorry about that. Parking assist on and off, automatic high beams, power mirrors on the outside, so this is the switch that folds them in and out. Power mirrors here, a little bit of a storage cubby right down there. We also have hood release and your gas door release, dimmer switch for your dash lights, odometer reset, telescoping steering wheel control, and you can see they've got that faux wood carrying into the dash that we saw on the door. So it wraps it all together and continues over into the passenger door. We do have a passenger assist grip on both sides, makes it easy for you to get up and in. Let's jump in and see what we can find. Okay, behind the wheel, the Land Cruiser has a unique steering wheel. It's actually a 4-spoke steering wheel. It's unique to this particular vehicle. It is leather wrapped, it's heated, and then there's wood trim on the top and also some wood trim on the bottom. Fingertip controls for your sound system on this side with Bluetooth connectivity for your smartphone. Information center controls are here, and the information center's up in the gauge cluster. Some switches for our safety sense and our cruise controls down on the bottom here. Of course, we do have a driver's side airbag. Take a quick look up at the instrument cluster. We'll go ahead and start it up so you can see what it looks like when you wake it up in the morning. We've got a power tilting steering wheel. Okay, let's take a look at our gauge cluster here. It's a full gauge complement. So on the left-hand side, oil pressure, engine temperature, tachometer, your information center here, speedometer, and then over on this side is a voltmeter and your fuel gauge, so a complete gauge cluster there. The information center allows you to track your fuel economy and that type of thing, but you can also set up and change your preferences for your your safety sense, so your pre-collision, your lane tracing assist, all of those safety features can be controlled within the information center. On this side of the steering wheel, wiper controls for our front washer wiper, rear washer wiper, and then over on this side, controls for our headlights, automatic headlights, and our fog lights. So you can kind of see those out the front here. So everything's controlled there. But you can set those headlights up so that they go on and off automatically, and they also have automatic high beams. Take a look at our center stack. So really a nice style. Everything is like right there, right in front of you. Easy to read. We've got a 9-inch touchscreen. This is the JBL audio system. One of the things I like about it is it actually has a CD player. Not a lot of vehicles have those anymore, but if you have a supply of CDs, you're going to love that. Dynamic navigation with your sound system. The JBL audio system does come with 12 speakers and a subwoofer and an additional amplifier, so a really great sound system. Stop by the dealership, give it a listen. Clock, outside temperature here. We do have automatic temperature control up front driver, front passenger settings. It's actually a 4-way heating and air conditioning system. Oh, by the way, on the sound system, you do get Android Auto, Alexa CarPlay, and Apple can be added to that as well. And it's surrounded by this brushed aluminum trim, which they carry down into the lower part of the center console. So I think it's a really nice upscale look and feel with all the metallic finishes. Push button start. We've got some settings down here for our power door lock, our rear power door on and off. We've got our pre-collision setting right there. We've got sound system controls here, but of course you can also control those over on the steering wheel. There's a small storage compartment down here. Throw your stuff. There's actually tucked inside of there is the wireless charging. I don't know if you can see that in there. Maybe if I turn it on. And there's also a 12-volt outlet in there as well. So those are the places you can plug your stuff in. Down on the lower part here, this is where we've got our heated steering wheel, our ventilated and heated seats for both driver front passengers, an additional USB port. This is our 4-wheel drive controls, our off-road controls, our crawl controls, multi-train select, all that's right there. Here's our electronic transmission controls, traction controls, differential. So quite a few switches and gauges or controls right on the center console, and then you've got a gated shifter with leather and more of that silver trim finish I did want to show you the 360 camera. So you can see, I can see all around me, all around the cars using that. And then I can also change this up if I want a little bit different view, a wider angle view, what have you. I can change it for my own personal liking. Down underneath here, we've got cup holders. Here's your remote. These are adjustable. It's interesting because your parking brake is right here, but in a four-wheel drive vehicle, those who know four-wheel drive, it helps to be able to have access to this, to be able to manually operate the rear brakes. Here's a quick look at our center console. It's a nice wide center console. It is stationary. It does not move back and forth. When we open the top part here, we have some storage, but then as we open up the bottom part, here comes the cool stuff. No pun intended. We actually have a cool box. So there's like a small refrigerator down here. You can throw your lunch or what have you and keep it cool. It's not going to freeze it. It's going to keep it cool. So it's a great place to throw your bottled water. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Take a look over at the passenger side. Again, the brushed aluminum door handle, power windows, power door locks, passenger assist grip, side curtain airbags, another passenger assist grip here. Here's our vanity, or our visors, I'm sorry, with visor, secondary visors. And if I can reach this, a lighted vanity mirror. Take a look down at our glove box. It's a two-tiered glove box with, does come with your wiring for trailer towing, and of course your owner's manual. The dashboard is padded with more of that wood trim. Plenty of leg room for your passenger up front. Again, a full-size SUV with all those features you're looking for. Okay, under the hood, this is Toyota's V8 engine. It's a 5.7 liter V8, 32 valves. It's connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. And so the horsepower, 381 horsepower, 401 foot-pounds of torque. So it's a great power plant, and it is a full-time four-wheel drive setup. We've got active track, we've got multi-terrain select, so a lot of great off-road capabilities. So the engine and the transmission, they have a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty. Then the vehicle itself, 3-year, 36,000 mile limited warranty. And then of course you do get Toyota Care, which covers all of your maintenance. So your oil changes, your fluid top-offs, your tire rotations, they're going to cover those for 2 years, 25,000 miles. And that really will save you several $100s in maintenance over the first couple of years. Okay, so before I wrap up, I did want to show you the light package on the Land Cruiser. So here's our headlights. As I said before, LED headlights, LED high beams. There's a nice LED driving light strip here. These are halogen, and these are also halogen. And then our LED lights for our fog lights down below. A really great lighting package up front. And then here's our LED indicators in the mirrors. And we'll swing around to the back and take a look at the tail lamps. So you can see the LED surrounds on the rear tail lights. Really a great looking lighting package on the 2021 Land Cruiser. So there you go. That's the new 2021 Toyota Land Cruiser. This is midnight black metallic. The list price on this one's nearly $87,000. It's available for sale at Smart Toyota today, Wednesday, January 27th, 2021. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up. If you want more like this, feel free to subscribe and turn on the notifications. This is Tony at Smart Toyota. Thanks for watching.